Hello there everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is where I talk about my passion, which is crochet with a little bit else thrown in. So since I've spoken to you last, we've had some very sad news. Sadly, we had to say goodbye to our dog. We had her for 10 years. She was a rescue dog. She was such a loyal dog, but she's done so well because she did have a lot of medical issues, including having a stroke last year. So we're still getting used to the routine of not having a dog, not walking a dog, not feeding her in the morning, in the evening, and everything that comes with having a dog. So the whole family are getting used to that at the moment. So thank goodness for crochet, because crochet is so relaxing. It does take your mind away from the stresses and strains of life. So what have I been up to? Well, you know, we had a bank holiday in the UK, and we always say, don't we, we'll do some hobbies, gardening, etc. Well, of course, I crochet. So I made this little one. It's a little lovey. There we go. It's hopefully showing up all right. The weather's awful, so I've had to come in here and hopefully you can see the little bunny lovey. Bring her over here. So I made her following this pattern. This is the King Cole pattern that you may have seen I got in my wool order. So this is pattern number 5503, and it's quite good because it gives you loveys and blankets. There's also another one if you wanted to do a teddy one. So there's that one, and the one that I just showed you I made, and I made using this pattern for her. And I used baby marble from James Sebrett for this skirt, and I used just baby yarn from my stash for the head and ears and arms, and I just embroidered with scrap wool for the features. There we go, and that's her. So that was what I started and finished. Also, do you remember this? I started doing this bag. It's got lots in it. I started it. Let's just talk about the bag first. It's made from scrap yarn. It's Viv Crochet's pattern on YouTube. It's an 8mm crochet hook, and basically I held 4 strands together of different thickness yarns, and it's now holding a project. I'm going to tell you about that in a moment or two. But yes, so that was finished. So 2 finished projects. So what else have I been up to? Well, we went in the caravan for a little bit, not as a holiday, because we were having some flooring done and there was a lot of glue smell and screed smell involved, and I've got asthma, as you know if you follow me. My husband said we've got to get you out the bungalow and away from the smells until it all dies down. So that gave me lots of crochet time, so I was able to get on with the craft and a Cuppa shrug that I'm making. Now I'm using Stylecraft yarn. It's this double knit yarn. It's let me think, it's called Atlantis, the colourway, and I am using a 4.5, just checking there, 4.5mm crochet hook, and I was able to get on quite a lot. So I'm now on the back panel. You can see where I folded that, can't you? And I've also completed 2 front panels. So there's one, and the other one's exactly the same. So obviously the front panel, and I'm on the back panel. So I'm really pleased. I was able to get on really well getting on really well with that in the caravan. So that's a big achievement. So that's crafting a Cuppa shrug. So I'm getting on with that really well. And the other thing, just let's go back to that bag, because you're probably thinking, what was she going to show me that's in there? Well, I got a new Crochet Now magazine. So I'll show you first what I'm making this bag. It's just called Grab and Go Set because there's a hat as well. And the designer is Laura, I think that's Willis, but I've got my reading glasses on, so I'll put that exactly right in the description box below. I've only got my distance glasses on, so I will make sure I get her name correct, give her credit. And this is the start of the bag. So obviously that's the bottom, and then you work up. So I'm using my scrap, I say scrap, but more stash yarn for this. This is Drops Paris. So that's cotton Aran weight yarn. And I'm using at the moment a 4mm crochet. I think you go down to a smaller hook, she says in the pattern, but pretty sure you do. You have the 2 hooks. Yes, you go down to 3mm at one point, but I'm not at that part yet. So I'm just using up my yarn that I've got, this Drops Paris Aran yarn. Excuse me. That's the weather, you see, affecting my asthma. So that's what's hiding in there. So that's that. Don't want to forget to tell you, because you saw a glimpse of it, didn't you? Just going to put you back a little bit there. Okay. So that's that. That's that. What else was I going to talk to you about? Oh, yes. Do you remember from the wool order, if you saw that? And if you didn't, just check it out. It's just a little video I made. The wool came, or the yarn came, and it sat there because our dog wasn't well leading up to us having to say goodbye. It sat there gathering dust, and that was the first video I was able to feel I could make, and it did cheer me up a little bit opening that. But not crochet, I fancy doing some loom knitting. Have any of you tried it? Well, I thought I'd have a go. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm really loving it as a little, extra hobby apart from doing my crochet. I do knitting sometimes, as you know. So this was my attempt. Not very good, I know, but it was my first ever attempt in all my life trying loom knitting, and I know where I went wrong, but it's all practice, isn't it? And then I did another one, a little one in cotton, which I think if I'd made that bigger, that would have been a nice little washcloth, or might just use it as a kitchen cloth, for now. So I've ordered some more. Can you see them in the background? I don't know if you can. I don't want to wreck my back by getting it. Oh, actually you can see it. Just a minute. No, I'm going to, let's see if I can. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't know whether I can actually reach it. There we go. Got it. I wasn't going to show you that, you see, and I'm usually prepared, as you know. I wasn't going to show you. It just evolved. I could see it was there. I've ordered another set of looms. So it's exciting. That's from the Quilted Bear. So I'm looking forward to trying them. Obviously, they're round looms. Now, I'm going to pop that back there. It's quite a heavy box, actually. So, anyway, that was from the Quilted Bear. This was, what was this from? That was from my yarn order. That little wool shop, wasn't it? Yes. So, anyway, that's that I was going to tell you about. And so I'm excited. I know some people do other crafts like diamond painting. My daughter did that, cross stitch, etc. But I thought, I'll have a go at that. Have I told you everything? Let me think. I've told you about this little one, bank holiday project. I've told you about the loom knitting. I said about crafting a Cuppa. And, I do want to show you one more thing, actually. I showed you that extra thing. I've just started the bag. But just for those of you who didn't catch the video, I'm doing these squares. to make this blanket. It's called Don't Bug Me Blanket, and it's featuring frilly motifs of all different flowers, butterflies, etc. But I just want to show you these again for those of you that didn't see them last time. Let me hold one up against the other. Can you see that butterfly? We've got forget-me-nots. It's quite hard to see. Can you see them? Hopefully. We've got, I don't know when I'd finished this last time, tulips. And I've started the other one, which is the big petal flower. I think that one's called. Let me just check. Large petal flower. So that's that one. And so these will all go together to make a blanket. Let me just hold it a bit nearer. That's that tulips. These are fun to do. Forget-me-nots. Tell you about that, something else about forget-me-nots in a minute. And the butterfly, a bit hard to see. Hopefully you can see them. So that's that. Yes, just want to end on the note about our vets sent us a lovely card and a packet of forget-me-nots, to plant to remember our dog. And also our friend got us a lovely little rose, and she got me a stitch marker as well. Isn't that lovely? And a lovely card. Yes, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. What are you working on? The weather's turned chilly in the UK. Are we talking warm things again? Oh dear. We should be thinking summer crochet, and I'm trying to think summer crochet with that bag. Let me know what you're working on, and I will see you all soon. This is Catherine at Catherine's Granny Squares. See you soon. Happy crocheting. Bye for now.